Hi, how's it going? It's Charles Botensten, and I'm in my home. It's at night as well, so you may hear the heater going on and off. It's a New York City apartment, so obviously it's an older building, but it's in an amazing area. It's downtown. So today, what we're going to be talking about is literally my favorite book of all time. So before I get into it, which is What You Say When You Talk to Yourself by Shad Helmstetter, PhD, Dr. Shad. So it's funny, you learn all about, say, guys like Jack Canfield, Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor. Well, maybe not Bob Proctor, what I'm about to talk about right now. But what you notice is that a lot of them are on the principles. Success principles right here by Jack Canfield. And then the one above it, The Power of Habit. What I've noticed is in the power Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, is it's your mind. And I've heard that, and it said you get your mind set. If your mind is right, when wherever you go, you're there. As a man thinketh. All of these books came out, and I've read them. I'm like, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it, and it was the classic cliche: when the student is ready, the teacher shows up, or the teacher is there. And I don't know what book it was. I think it might have been a video that I saw on YouTube. But when I saw the video, I noticed that your mind is literally everything. That's why people go on diets. It should not be a diet. It should be a change of lifestyle. And that's what had happened for me, is that I was eating like crap. I was eating so bad. And what happened was I said, listen, you got to go to the gym. You got to lift weights. You got to do cardio. Now I'm signed up for the New York City Marathon, which is actually going to be next year. I have to do 9 races and volunteer, whatever. But smoking, unless you get your mindset around not smoking. And the biggest thing for me is wealth, okay? So I never thought that you can actually think yourself into wealth. Think and Grow Rich. Yes, Charles, we understand that it's a book title, but I didn't understand how you could do that. Welcome to this book. Listen, I've read, you can see, most of the books that I've read, I have a lot at work. Let's just turn around and look at it. Success principles. So I've read these right there, which I don't know if you could see. It's Mind Power, Quantum Warrior, The Millionaire, or Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, You Were Born Rich. These are all thoughts or things. These are all about changing your thoughts. And they're good, but they're not as good as this. So the first half of the book goes over why. Why motivation doesn't work. Why diets don't work. Why someone that makes $1 million from the lottery spends it all. Their mindset is not ready for wealth. It's also contrary to a lot of people when you say, just think of wealth. Think that you're a billionaire, even though you're not a billionaire, or even though you're not a millionaire. Think about it that you are right now, and money will come. Do you understand how hard that is for someone to grasp? And that was me 2 years ago. That was me up until probably a couple of months ago. Then I started getting into these books that, wow, your mind can actually change. So the first half of the book is why self-help books don't work, or some self-help books or to-do books don't work, because if your mindset isn't around wealth, being fit, or whatever you want to do, stop smoking, have better relationships, whatever the case is. Then he starts going into, okay, now what to do, what to start thinking about. And then the last chapter is actually doing it. Or not the last chapter, the last half of the book is actually what to do. This is an instant classic. It has to be a bestseller. Like, there's no way this is not a best-selling book. And I actually ended up wanting to go to one of his courses this year, I think it's down in Fort Lauderdale or something like that. He actually emailed me back. Shad actually emailed me back, and whatever the case is, I have a wedding that weekend. I want to know if there's one later on. So now I'm debating between a wedding and going to his course, which, you know, is terrible to think about. But got to pick this up. 10 out of 10 stars. And it's better than all those other books. You have to read this before you read any other to-do books, because you have to get your mindset right. So what I did was, I'm actually looking at an iPod Touch that I purchased. So when I go to bed at night, I have in my ears affirmations that you start to just hear, whether that's wealth or fitness or success or happiness or whatever. You have to put it in your subconscious mind. You have to just break through your conscious mind, which is, okay, I'm in my New York City apartment and I have a staircase going up to my second level and I have a door. No, that's your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind is like fear, how you feel about yourself, what you think of yourself. Are you deserving of better things, of wealthier things, of whatever the case is? So you got to pick this up. It's an amazing read, and I can't say enough about it. Subscribe to, if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube. If you're watching this on Amazon, go to iCharles.com and follow me on Instagram. And every book that I review, the next one is going to be Thoughts or Things. It was all right. This is definitely the best one. So listen, pick this up. It's an amazing read. And follow me on Instagram, follow me on, and subscribe to YouTube. Talk to you guys soon.